I was conducting a great crusade at the Trade and Convention Center in Dalton, Georgia. Great crowds were there every night, and many decisions were being made for Christ. We had a little preacher on the front row. He'd get really excited, and he'd say, "Well, glory gee to beezus, I'm not astained to shame up for my Lord." And we'd have more people saved, or somebody would say something really good, or I'd say something from the pulpit. "Well, glory gee to beezus, I'm not ashamed to shame up for my Lord." I went to him after the service one night, and I said, "Who is Jesus to you?" He said, "He's my Lord. He's my Lord." It reminds me of Matthew 16 when Jesus said to his disciples, "Who do men say that I am?" Well, some said Jeremiah, John, others. Then he looked at them and he said, "But who do you say that I am? Who do you say that I am?" One of the great, great, great decisions we need to make is that the Jesus we are trusting to get us to heaven is really the Jesus who is, because Paul says there is another Jesus. Are you sure that the Jesus you're trusting to get you to heaven is really the Jesus who is? Or is the Jesus you're trusting the one that comes through your denominational filter, or through your cultural or racial filter? For example, I am a white American male, and I was raised in a Southern Baptist church. I need to be sure that I'm not just filtering out a Jesus that fits that mode, unlike some little poor, poverty-stricken, Pentecostal little lady in Ethiopia that had barely enough to eat. What kind of Jesus is she trusting? It better be the Jesus of the Bible. Are you trusting Jesus as your Lord and your Savior? Or some sort of cultural Jesus? Or some denominational Jesus? Oh, I want it to be when I get to heaven. That little preacher will be standing beside me as we stand at the throne of God, and maybe I'll say with him, "Well, glory gee to beezus, I'm not ashamed to shame up for my Lord." This is Evangelist Harold Hunter with Sermon in Miniature. If you've enjoyed it, be sure to hit subscribe. Thank you.